Hey, what is up, guys? It is N-Strike Pro here. Today we have the Nerf N-Strike Maverick, 14 years later. So, yeah, the Maverick was released in 2003. And it's 2017, so it's been 14 years since this thing has been released. And, oh man, has this thing had one heck of a life. It has been the most sold Nerf gun in history. It's extremely popular in thrift stores nowadays. Has a extremely nice handle, 6-star rotating turret. It's got a lot going for it. Except for one thing, which, in the firing test, I'm sure you'll figure that one out pretty easily. And I'm sure already from the hints that I've given, you can probably figure it out on your own. Anyway, it was pretty interesting. The rotation mechanism in this cylinder was like nothing I've used, at least in recent times, ever since I started thrifting. I sort of understood this rotation mech more ever since, like, I bought this and my brother bought a Dart Tag Hyperfire. So yeah, what it does is, as you're pulling the trigger back, it rotates halfway. As you can see, the trigger's in the rear position. Rotates halfway and fires. And then rotates the rest of the cycle. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's got a little bit of tack rail up here, and it primes like this. Now, I have had an issue with this gun, and that is if you prime this back and you just kind of let go and let the return spring take it, most of the time it works, but sometimes like this, it doesn't. So if you let go, what's actually happening, so primed, you can hear it fire. If you do that, it's not primed anymore. The force of it slamming forward is depressing this catch. That also leads me to believe that, yeah, I just dropped the gun. Yeah, I just dropped the gun like a foot off the ground. And yeah, it just deprimes. It's bad. If this thing gets any real amount of force, it just will automatically unprime. So yeah, I suppose that is good if you're one of those people that always leaves your guns primed, which, by the way, you should never do. And you just throw it in your drawer and it unprimed itself. You'd actually be helping the gun. I hope you're not like that, because that just ruins the gun. Yeah. So you load by opening this up and rotating through. Slide action. Very comfortable handle. The handle is amazing. It's amazing. Yeah. If you would like to chop this handle off and put it on something else, you can do that. Again, they're so common at thrift stores that people do that very often. People also love these turrets for absolver barrels. I personally don't build NIC stuff like that, so I don't use them. But why is this gun basically gone? Why do people not talk about it, use it, modify it anymore? Well, there's a very simple reason. This is in existence. The Elite Strong Arm has slam fire, which is way better. The rotation mech's a little better. What happened there? You pull the trigger and it rotates right after the catch drops. So you're not only firing, but you're also rotating it right away, which is awesome. Versus the Maverick, where you're kind of rotating it like this, and it could jam. So yeah, I would not recommend this. I would recommend, if you have a strong arm, use that, because as you'll see in the firing test, the performance is way, 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 way better. There's my ammo bin. Anyway, let's go out here and do a firing test, just like I did in the Night Finder video. This thing originally came with suction cup darts, so we'll fire it using those first, and then we'll use Elites. You could only load 2 at a time. There's a strong arm, you can load 3 at a time. and ranges, you will see. You'll see right now. Oh yes, it was amazing. 12-foot range, not even that, they're like 10. That was an amazing shot. Oh yeah, taking enough of those 10-foot ranges. Phenomenal. Alright, we're gonna load this with the leads. They get way better performance. Alright, I'll put it in. That problem again. And we didn't fire. As you can see, this thing is not. I did buy mine at a Goodwill, and as you can see, and I shot that way too high. As you can see, mine has not made it through the years very well. Let's try the strong arm. And yeah, the strong arm just hits. And ultimately better performance. So yeah, what is the Maverick after 14 years? Not much. It was great back in the days. Unless you have a gear up one, which has great performance. Wouldn't really recommend it. The Mavericks, yeah, the original one came out. This one that I have came out in 2005. There was the first gen in 2003. The Sonic and Clear in 2010. The Gear Up in 2011. And the Walmart, or Walgreens version in 2013. Which, if you don't know what that is, just look up Walgreens exclusive Maverick and you should find it. Anyway, as you can see by the performance, the Maverick isn't really that much today. The strong arm is way better. So yeah, you can obviously not find these at stores anymore. You can find them at like Goodwills and stuff, but yeah. So what is the Maverick today? Not much. Yeah, just I'd recommend going for a strong arm or even the new Elite Disruptor. Anyway, guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.